Welcome everyone to Gentle Yoga. This is Leo Bray on behalf of Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center in Palm Springs. Visit us online at urbanyoga.org or Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center on Facebook to check out the schedule of classes offered daily in different places, different media, and stop by the tip jar to make contributions to support these online classes. Folks watching us on YouTube, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and help us out with that. Let's start out today in a reclined posture, Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together and lie down on your back, or you could lie down your back and then bring your feet together if you like. If this isn't comfortable in your legs or hips, you could rest the soles of your feet on the mat, let your knees lean towards each other. If you do have feet together and knees out, you could use blocks or other props. So hold up your legs and make your posture more passive. Close your eyes if you like. You might rest your hands on the ground or rest your hands on your body, feeling your heartbeat or feeling the movement of your breath, or just adding a grounding weight where it feels supportive to you. Notice your breath, giving it time as you settle into your comfortable stillness to get deeper and slower. Allow yourself any little adjustments you need to get more comfortable. Taking in the movements of these slower, deeper breaths, the way those movements feel in your body, the sensations of your body's contact with the support beneath it, changing and shifting as the breath travels in and out of you. Scan your body to take in whatever other sensations are present in this moment. Noting in particular, if anything doesn't feel so good, if there are any trouble spots, speaking up as you listen in, making mental notes to stay mindful of these things as we practice, remembering that you're always welcome to skip or modify whatever you may need to. Whenever something draws your attention away from observing your body and your breath, gently redirect, come back to these points of focus. Carrying throughout practice the intention of responding to what your body tells you and finding the practice that's best for you today. If you wish to add to these shared intentions, any intention of your own, you can go ahead and do so. Let's take 3 deep cleansing breaths. If you have your feet together and your knees out, bring your hands to the outsides of your knees, lift your knees towards each other so the soles of your feet come to rest on the mat. If you had blocks there, move the blocks out of the way. Let's just push them towards my feet like that, so they're not in the way of the twists we'll do. Cross your left ankle above your right knee. Draw your right heel in towards your butt. Reach your arms to the sides, feeling your shoulder blades pressed to the floor, and aiming to keep them on the floor. Let your legs fall to the right and turn your head to the left. And let your breath bring you out. Slowly come back up to center. Cross your legs the opposite way. And when you're ready, twist the opposite way. Bring everything back up to center. Uncross your legs. Reach your legs up. If you want to step on the ceiling of the sky. And if it becomes too much to hold your legs up there, you can bring your hands to your legs, let your arms help your legs out. Move your right foot in circles, opening the ankle. Change direction. Move your left foot in circles. And change direction. Point your toes up at the ceiling or sky. And point your toes down towards your face. And draw your knees in, hug your knees. Rock side to side or roll in circles to massage your back against the ground. And let's make our way up to a seat. You could either hug your knees and rock forward and back, or just tip onto one side, plant your hand, and sit up using your arms. Find a good grounding contact. Sit in whatever way is comfortable to you. It doesn't have to be just the way I'm sitting. Reach your arms out to the sides, rest your fingertips on the floor. Inhale, lift your left arm out and up alongside your ear. Exhale, reach to your right. Feel for length from your hip up through your fingertips. And keep that left cheek on the ground. Inhale, come upright. Exhale, come into a twist. Left hand on the ground behind you, right hand on your left leg. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist some more, just inviting your body to go further with each exhale. Let yourself unwind and come back. Inhale, raise your right arm. Exhale, reach to the left. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come into your seated twist. Inhale, find length again. Exhale, see about twisting some more. Let yourself unwind, come back to center. Let your chin come down towards your chest. Roll your ear towards your shoulder. Let your head tip back and roll over towards the other shoulder. Continuing in slow, gentle circles. Pausing as needed if there's any tight spots. You could rock back and forth at the tight spot. When you finish the next circle, change direction. And when you finish the next circle, you can lift your chin and look forward. Rest your hands on your knees or your thighs. Inhale, draw your heart forward and let your head tip back. Exhale, draw your heart back and let your head tip forward. Take a few more breaths with seated cow and cat. And after your next exhale, sit up. And let's make our way up onto our hands and knees, tipping forward or tipping to the side. Making your way to table, squaring things off, stacking the joints for good steady support. Reach back with your left foot, press the ball of your foot against the floor. With the next inhale, reach your right arm out to the side. If you like, you could pick your left foot up, reach straight back. And if you like, you can bend your knee and reach back. and see about taking hold of your foot or ankle, and then kick against your hand, lift your knee and your chin. Release and lower down. Reach back and press into the ball of your right foot. On an inhale, reach your left arm to the side. If you like, pick your right foot up, reach straight back. And if you like, bend your knee, reach back and see about taking that bind. Release and lower down. Step your left foot up between your hands. You could use blocks here to ease that transition. And the next one, step your right foot up to meet your left. Hang out in your forward fold. Maybe you keep the blocks between your hands on the ground or set them aside. Sway back and forth, bend one leg, bend the other. Feel the heavy weight of your head drawing down towards the floor, lengthening your neck. Slowly shake your head no. And nod your head yes. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold down. Inhale all the way up, arms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let your hands down at your sides. Lift your left shoulder towards your ear. Shift it back and let it down. And then your right shoulder up and back and down. Inhale, spread your wings. Exhale, reach for your shoulder blades and hug yourself, or if you like, take eagle arms. If you're in eagle, move your elbows and hands forward and up. Inhale, spread your wings again, and as you exhale, cross the opposite way. Inhale, open up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, out and up. Interlace your fingers, flip your palms up and reach your palms up and look up at your hands. Lift up your heart. Inhale, come upright. Exhale, bend to the right. Keep the left heel down. Feel for length through both arms. Inhale slowly up through center. And exhale to bend to the left. Inhale, come up. Exhale, let your arms down. And we'll start into some sun salutations after I take a sip of water. Hydrate whenever you need to. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Step back to plank. Let your hips come down in line with your shoulders and knees. Lower your knees anytime you like. We're in plank. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down, keeping your elbows in close towards your body. Press into your hands, inhale, lift your head and chest to whatever height feels okay for your body. Each time we come through. Exhale, rock back and up to downward dog. Maybe pass through table on the first one to ease the transition. And walk that dog. Pedal your feet up and down. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale down. Step back to plank. On an exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale to bring your heart forward. Exhale, back and up. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, down. Step back to plank. Exhaling, lower. Inhaling, bring your heart forward. Exhale, rock back and up. And take 3 cleansing breaths and make your way to child's pose. Vary that child's pose just however you like, however you need to today. Settle in. Observe your breath, scan your body. Inhale, come forward and up through table. And take your time to make your way back and up to down dog, just for a couple breaths. Inhale, raise your right leg. Keep the leg long and stack your hips. Peel your right hip up above your left hip. Look into your right arm. Square your hip down. Exhale, draw your knee towards your nose, round your back, and plant your foot between your hands. Grab your blocks. Let your left knee down and uncurl your left toes. And maybe scoot the left knee back some more if it feels okay. You're going to keep the blocks in your hands. You can pick your blocks up or maybe slide them on the mat. You're going to inhale, sit back a bit. So lengthen that right leg, rock onto your right heel. Stay long in the torso. Whatever's right for you and your hands and your arms and your blocks. I've got my blocks in the middle height. That works for me. Looking down towards the right shin. Exhale, rock forward. You go as far forward as you like. Feel into your hips. How far forward do they want to go? Where do you feel a nice stretch in the quads, in the hip? And just explore going back and forth a few times. Slow and easy. Pause where you'd like for a breath or two at the front or at the back of the movement. Staying mindful of any sensation, including sensation in that planted knee. You might add some padding there if it's sensitive, or adjust the speed or degree of movement, depending on what's going on in that knee, maybe depending on what's going on in the other knee or someplace else. And then next time you come forward, pause there. Curl the left toes under, press into your foot to lift your knee, runner's lunge. Step your right foot back. So you might keep the blocks under your hands or set them aside, your choice. We're gonna do all that on the opposite side. Inhale, lift your left leg. Stack your hips and look under your left arm. Square your hip down. Exhale, draw your knee towards your nose, round your back, and plant your foot between your hands. Let your right knee down, uncurl your right toes. If you like, deepen the stance. Feels good when I do it. Listen to your body and start to explore. Rock back, come up onto the left heel. Breathe into that. Rock forward as far as you like. Breathe into that sensation. Explore a few times. Going back and forth. Discovering what your body needs. What feels helpful. What brings more ease or openness. Next time you come forward, we'll stop there with the rocking. Curl the right toes under, press into your foot to lift your knee. And let's just step the right foot forward. Nod your head a bit. And shake your head a bit. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, down again. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. We'll pause for a drink and we'll play with some balancing. Bring your hands to your heart. If you can, set your eyes on something that won't move. If that's not possible where you are, let your Gaze soften, let your eyes unfocus. Shift your weight from one leg to the other, feet planted. Sometimes when we're outside, we can't find a stationary point to look at. Let the weight come into your left leg, keeping that knee soft. Turn your right toes to the side so your feet are perpendicular. Bring your heel in and up onto your ankle. You could keep that ball of your foot on the ground or bring the sole of your foot onto your calf, or if it's in your practice, onto your thigh. You can keep your hands at your heart, pressing into center line, drawing energy there for stability, or you can let the branches of your tree go anywhere at all and move as much as they want. If you fall, you can get up. We can start over as many times as we want. Bring your hands back to your heart if they're doing something else. And bring your knee forward and let your foot down. Shake that left leg and anything else that you want to shake. Whenever you've had enough shaking, bring your hands back to your heart. Shift side to side again. Finding grounding more in one foot and then more in the other foot. When you're ready, bring that weight into your right leg. Turn your left toes out to the side. Bring your heel in and up. Take your time finding the placement that's right for this side. Maybe it's the same, maybe it isn't. Find the arm expression that's calling you this time. If your hands are not at your heart, bring them back there. And bring your knee forward and let your foot down and shake things out. Come down and have a seat. Extend your legs forward and flex your feet back. Inhale, reach your arms out and up overhead. Exhale, fold down over your legs. If your knees want to bend, they can bend. As you breathe in, think of the crown of your head reaching forward a little more. As you breathe out, think of lowering down a little more. Inhaling, walk your hands up the front of your legs and sit yourself up. Use your arms to nudge your legs apart to the edge of your comfort zone, wherever that is. No straining, just exploring the edges. Still using your arms, bend your right knee, bring your right foot over to your left thigh or left knee. Pivot your torso, aim your sternum at your left foot. Flex your left foot back towards you. If it doesn't feel good having your right knee hanging in the air, you could put a prop under the leg. Help support it there. Inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, fold down over the left leg. Reach your right arm out to the side, turn your head to look towards your right hand. Point your thumb towards the floor. Reach the back of your hand towards your left hip and peel your right shoulder back. Extend your arm, point your thumb up again. Reach your arm slowly up alongside your ear. Reach your right hand overhead towards your left hand. Your head can be wherever your neck is comfortable. A friend who left by accident is coming back in. All the various angles of practicing online. Inhale, reach up and out, and slowly swing that arm back across. Bring your right hand back to your left hand. Reach your left arm out to the side, turn your head to the left. Point your thumb towards the floor. Reach the back of your hand towards your right hip. Draw your left shoulder back. And glitches are reminders that whatever comes up is just something else to integrate into our practice. The glitch we had when I was trying to start class was another moment to practice patience and acceptance. Extend your arm again. Bring your left hand back to your right hand. Walk your hands up the front of your leg. Lift your torso. Using your arms to help extend the right leg. Bend the left leg. Bring the foot to the right leg. Pivot your torso and flex your right foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Open your right arm out to the side and turn your head to follow. Turn your thumb down. Reach towards your right hip. Draw your left shoulder back. Extend your arm. Turn your thumb up. Reach up alongside your head, overhead towards the right hand. Slowly reach up and out. Bring your arm all the way across. Left hand to the right hand. Reach your right arm out, turn your head to the right. Point your thumb down, reach towards your left hip, feel your right shoulder back. Extend your arm, bring your right hand back to your left hand. Walk your hands up your leg and sit up. Using your arms, extend the left leg. Bend the right, bring the feet together with a big space between your pelvis and your heels. And reaching under or over your ankles, whichever works better for you, walk your hands forward on the mat. Let your neck disengage, let your head hang, breathe into your lower back. Breathe into any place where you're feeling a lot of sensation. Might be in the tops of your shoulders, might be somewhere else. Slowly walk your hands back and sit up. One more fold. Keep your feet together. Bring them in as close as you can. Interlace your fingers. Hold your toes between your hands. Wriggle on your seat to bring the bones in the seat closer to the floor, to tilt the pelvis forward. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, spine long at first. See how far that'll go, the long spine folding forward. And when the long spine isn't lowering anymore, let your head hang, let your neck go, and breathe into your hips. Inhale, slowly sit up. Bring your hands to the outsides of your knees, lift your knees towards each other. Reach your hands back, out past the edges of the mat. Wiggle your feet out right by the edges of the mat. Let your knees fall to the right, turn your head to the left. Don't worry about how far your legs go. And then come back, knees to the left, head to the right. If you want, you can explore a bigger movement here as the knees go down to one side, reach the opposite hand and hip up, look up. if you want. Sometimes that feels good. Maybe the lower movement feels better for you today. And let's wrap that up. Bring your feet in about hip width apart, close to your butt. Come down onto your back. Cross your right ankle above your left knee. Bring your hands to your left thigh. We're going to explore drawing the left knee towards you without lifting the sacrum off the floor. So first, just engage the arms. Maybe you can interlace your fingers behind your thigh. Maybe your hands are on the sides. Doesn't matter. The knee won't move a lot. This is about what happens in the hips. So draw that knee towards you. Maybe your foot lifts. Maybe just your heel lifts. Maybe the whole foot. Wherever you are is okay. Move your right hand to the inside of your right knee and nudge your right knee away from you as you continue to draw your left knee towards you. Let your arms and your legs relax. Let the left foot down if it's raised. Let your hands rest on the floor for a moment and cross your legs the opposite way. Bring your hands to your right thigh and begin to draw your right knee in. Put your left hand on the inside of your left knee. Nudge your left knee out as you draw your right knee in. Let your arms relax. Let your right foot down if it's raised to any degree. Uncross your legs. Put a block between your knees on the middle position if you like, if you have blocks. It's okay if you don't. Press into the soles of your feet. Inhale, lift your hips up to bridge pose. If you want more opening in the heart here, wriggle your shoulder blades in towards each other. Clasp your hands under you and reach your knuckles towards your heels. If you're clasping your hands, release them. Exhale slowly, let your hips down. Explore floating up and down for a minute as you like, making it as gentle or as challenging as you want. Now let's make our way to supported bridge, pausing at the top of that movement. Put a block or other prop under you and come down to rest on it. I'm using a bolster today. Staying at a friend's place here, minding her cat while she's out of town. And she only has these smaller blocks. I'd rather use this bolster than 2 small blocks. You might also use a foam roller. It's a real firm support, but it's a nice size for a supported bridge. Folded blankets or towels will also do, or even throw pillows. Imagine your breath moving through that prop that's under you. Helping your body accept that support, holding it up. Let's come out of supported bridge, press into your feet. Inhale, lift your hips, remove the prop holding you up. Exhale to slowly lower down. Remove the block from between your knees if you've got one there. Draw your knees towards your chest, hug your knees, and rock and roll to massage your back against the floor. Let your right foot down, cross left knee over your right knee. If that doesn't work for you today, you can cross your ankle over your knee as we did earlier. Reach your arms to the sides, feel your shoulder blades press against the floor. Keep your shoulders grounded, let your legs come over to the right and turn your head to the left. Bring it all back to center. Cross your legs the opposite way. Take your time. Twist the opposite way. Bring everything back to center. Uncross your legs. Draw your knees in. Reach your feet up. Reach your hands up to grab your legs or your feet. Play with bending and straightening your arms and legs for a minute, maybe longer. Explore inverting and happy baby pose as much as you like. Move around as much or as little as you like. Whenever you feel complete, you can make your way to your final resting pose. Find your Shavasana wherever you're comfortable. As you get comfortable, you might focus simply on your breath or on an intention you carried through practice. Or just let your mind drift. Start taking some deeper breaths. Start moving bit by bit. Letting your movements gradually grow bigger and bigger. Take your time. When you're ready to gently sit up. And bring your hands up by your heart. Thank you for sharing your practice today. The light within me sees and honors the same light within you. Namaste. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.